The reality: you didn't change anything. Your diet is the same. Your exercise is the same. You're not eating more. But suddenly, around age 50, your body starts storing fat differently. Weight that never stuck around before now refuses to leave. Your belly gets thicker. Your face gets fuller. Your pants don't fit. And when you mention it to people, they say, "You're not working hard enough. You need to eat less. It's just age." But that's not true. Your body isn't betraying you. Your willpower isn't weak. Your biology fundamentally changed. In the next 7 minutes, I'm going to explain exactly why your metabolism crashed after 50, and more importantly, how to reverse it. Because this weight gain is not inevitable. It's treatable. What's actually happening? Here's what happens at menopause. Your estrogen levels drop by 90% in a span of 1 to 2 years. This isn't a gradual decline. It's a metabolic cliff. Estrogen does way more than regulate periods. It's a metabolic hormone. It directly affects your metabolic rate. Estrogen increases how many calories you burn at rest. When estrogen crashes, your baseline calorie burn drops by 200-300 calories per day. That's equivalent to running a 5K daily, lost just from hormone decline. Your insulin sensitivity. Estrogen improves how your cells respond to insulin. Without it, your cells become more insulin resistant. You store more fat, especially visceral fat, belly fat. Your appetite regulation. Estrogen affects leptin, fullness hormone, and ghrelin, hunger hormone. When estrogen drops, your appetite signals get scrambled. You feel hungrier even after eating. Your fat storage pattern. Pre-menopause, women store fat subcutaneously, under the skin, softer. Post-menopause, without estrogen, fat shifts to visceral storage, around organs, deep belly fat. This is metabolically damaging and harder to lose. A 2017 study in menopause tracked 300 women through menopause. Average weight gain, 5 to 8 lbs, but average visceral fat increase, 20 to 30%. Same scale weight, completely different body composition. More dangerous fat. This isn't failure. This is endocrinology. Your body is responding to a hormone collapse. The diet industry doesn't understand menopause. Here's the problem. Weight loss advice for women after 50 is written by people who don't understand menopause physiology. They say, eat less, move more. This works when you have normal estrogen. But post-menopause, your metabolism is broken. Calorie restriction alone won't fix it because the problem isn't calorie quantity. The problem is hormonal regulation of metabolism. A 2019 study compared 2 groups of women after 50. Group A, standard calorie restriction, eat 500 calories less daily. Group B, same calories, but optimized macronutrients, plus resistance training, plus sleep optimization. Results after 12 weeks. Group A, average 3 lbs weight loss. Group B, average 12 lbs weight loss, plus 8 lbs visceral fat loss. Same calories, completely different results. Why? Because Group B's protocol addressed the underlying problem: insulin resistance, metabolic rate collapse, and hormonal dysregulation. Standard diet advice ignores hormones. That's why post-menopausal women get frustrated. They're doing everything right and nothing works. The diet isn't wrong, the protocol is incomplete. You need an approach designed for menopausal women, not recycled advice for 30-year-olds. Why the fat location matters. Here's what makes post-menopausal weight gain particularly dangerous. Visceral fat. Visceral fat isn't just unsightly, it's metabolically toxic. Visceral fat surrounds your organs, liver, pancreas, heart. It's metabolically active. It releases inflammatory cytokines and disrupts insulin signaling. When you have high visceral fat, your cells become more insulin resistant, which means your blood sugar dysregulates more, which means you store more fat. Vicious cycle. A 2020 study in obesity compared women with same BMI, some with subcutaneous fat, premenopausal pattern, some with visceral fat, postmenopausal pattern. The visceral fat group had 3x higher insulin resistance, 4x higher inflammation markers, 2.5x higher cardiovascular disease risk. Same weight, vastly different health outcomes. This is why postmenopausal weight gain is dangerous. It's not just about how you look, It's about where the fat is stored and what it does to your metabolism. But visceral fat is the most responsive to lifestyle intervention. When you address blood sugar plus resistance training plus sleep, visceral fat drops first. The bad news? It's harder to lose post-menopause. The good news? When you do lose it, your health improves dramatically. How to reverse it. Here's how to reverse post-menopausal weight gain. This is not standard diet advice. Solution 1. Resistance training non-negotiable. Muscle is metabolically active. When you lose muscle, which happens with estrogen decline, your metabolic rate crashes. Resistance training rebuilds muscle and directly improves insulin sensitivity, more than cardio for menopausal women. A 2018 study in the Journal of Applied Physiology compared women doing cardio versus resistance training post-menopause. Cardio, 1.5 lbs weight loss. Resistance training, 8 lbs weight loss. Same duration, same calorie burn. Why? Because resistance training directly addresses insulin resistance and metabolic rate crash. Target 3-4 sessions per week, 20 to 30 minutes, focusing on compound movements, squats, deadlifts, rows. This single change can improve your metabolic rate by 15 to 20%. Solution 2. Optimize macronutrients, not just calories. Post-menopausal women need higher protein intake than younger women. Target 1.2 grams protein per kilo body weight, higher than standard recommendations. Why? Because protein preserves muscle during menopause. Protein improves insulin sensitivity better than carbs. Protein increases satiety. You feel fuller longer. A 2016 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition compared women eating same calories but different protein levels. High protein, 1.2 gram kg, 9 lbs weight loss, 6 lbs muscle preserved. Standard protein, 0.8 kcal, 3 lbs weight loss, 4 lbs muscle lost. Same calories. Different protein. Ilato completely different results. Solution 3. Blood sugar stabilization. Video 3 protocol applies. Menopause increases insulin resistance significantly. Stabilizing blood sugar is critical. Eliminate simple carbs. Intermittent fasting, 12 to 16 hours daily. Add berberine supplement, especially helpful for menopausal women. Improves insulin sensitivity by 30 to 40%. Cinnamon plus chromium support. Solution 4. Sleep optimization. Hormonal recovery. Sleep is when your body recovers metabolically. Poor sleep worsens menopause weight gain. Menopausal women often have disrupted sleep. Hot flashes, night sweats. This destroys metabolism. A 2015 study showed women sleeping 5 to 6 hours had 2.5x higher visceral fat compared to those sleeping 7 to 9 hours. Same diet, different sleep, there's different fat distribution. Target 7 to 9 hours. Cool dark room, consistent schedule. Magnesium glycinate, 200 to 400 milligrams before bed. Helps with sleep quality and glucose control. Solution 5. Manage stress, cortisol control. Stress, cortisol, directly increases visceral fat storage in postmenopausal women. High cortisol plus low estrogen. Causes perfect storm for belly fat accumulation. Stress management, yoga, meditation, walking, or simply 10 minutes daily of deep breathing. A 2017 study showed stress management alone reduced visceral fat by 3 to 5 lbs in postmenopausal women. Timeline to results. Week 1 to 2, energy improvement, better sleep. From magnesium, improved blood sugar. Week 3 to 4, clothes fit better, visceral fat starts reducing. Week 6 to 8, scale weight drops, muscle gain, plus fat loss. Sometimes scale stays same, but body composition improves. 12 weeks, average 8 to 12 lbs weight loss, significant visceral fat reduction, metabolic rate improved. This is realistic. This is achievable. This is designed specifically for menopausal women. Your power. Here's what I want you to know. Your weight gain after 50 is not your fault. It's not willpower. It's not weakness. It's your estrogen crashing. It's your metabolism changing. It's your body responding to biology you didn't control. But you can control your response. You can't get your estrogen back, but you can rebuild your metabolism through resistance training, optimize your nutrition, stabilize your blood sugar, and prioritize sleep. Those 5 changes, they're designed specifically for menopausal women. Standard diet advice fails because it ignores your hormonal reality. But this protocol addresses it directly. You're not broken. You're just operating with different biology. Let's work with that biology, not against it. You've got this. Next week, hormonal blood sugar issues. How your cycle and menopause affect glucose control throughout the month. Subscribe so you don't miss it.